कैसे भैया?
या
शालिनी दी वगैरह को बुलाना है क्या, जो अभी करंट इंटर्न है ना?
ला सकते हैं हम लोगों को भी। Let me see if they want to join.
So I'll send the link, the meeting link. कैसे भैया? Just take for the waiting. Just Dwishojoyee is there. Hmm.
Ayush, you are co-host now.
Yes, I don't know. Let me check for a while. Yes, I'm the co-host.
But Dwishojoyee, there she is. Where is our guest speaker?
Yes, she's there.
I don't think I can...
Hello.
Yeah, hi. How
Hi,
are you?
Shashi. How are you?
I'm good. Great. Great to see you after this long time.
Yes, very long indeed.
25
Just wait
years.
for 2 to 3 more minutes. Let's see who else joins in. 2 minutes more, and we can start at 7:10. So in the meantime, there is a small poll or quiz, whatever you can say. We have 5 questions, and all the participants here, you can participate in that. As we're waiting for other people to join. Can you see this post, like poll or a quiz on your screen? Anyone is trying to participate in that in the poll? I have just launched. Any one of you? क्या मेरी आवाज आप लोगों तक आ रही है? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
So you are audible.
तो आपको आपके स्क्रीन पे एक पोल आया है या क्विज, पोल और क्विज व्हाटएवर?
Yes, sir.
तो आप लोग उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं?
Yes, sir. Submit.
Please, all of you are requested to participate. We have just crossed like 7:10, so I'll just give one more minute for all of you to complete this poll, and we will end the poll in next 60 seconds. जो लोग अभी ज्वाइन किए हैं, आपके स्क्रीन पे एक पोल आ रहा होगा, काइंडली ओपन इट अप और उसमें जो क्वेश्चंस हैं उसके आंसर्स जो आपको लगते हैं उसको फिल कीजिए. There are just 5 questions of वो क्लिक करना है बस, you don't have to enter anything. We have 15 more seconds to go. And the poll ends here. So, can you see this result page? Is it visible? Is this result visible to all?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
So it's visible.
Yes, sir.
So maybe you can go to the second screen on the left, and then you would be able to see this. As we have so many people, like 30 people here, so you see the icons and the videos. So if you start clicking towards the left, the second screen on the left, you would be able to see this screen. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Now I can find it.
Great. So what is the theme of World Environment Day 2022? So yeah, 81% says it's only one Earth, and we have 5% say like or just one of 21 invest in our planet. This was I think our Earth Day theme. Ecosystem restoration. This was last year, I suppose, 14% or 3 of 21. Which country will host in World Environment Day 2022? Okay, India hosted in 2018, I suppose. So this is the Sweden. Many of you are there. Great, great. The first World Environment Day was held in which year? It's, I think, 1974. So many of us have like 62% says 1972. Okay. On which date is World Environment Day celebrated? Okay, 5th June. Some of you have put it on Biodiversity Day or Earth Day. No worries. Under which theme India in 2018 hosted World Environment Day? Yeah, it was Beat Plastic Pollution. Thank you. And so just we wanted to do some, because we were waiting for other people to join in. So I just thought of having some fun. How many of you enjoyed it? Anyone? No? Playing quiz is kind of little boring, right? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. So anyways, we have Dwishojoyee. We have World Environment Day coming on 5th June, almost a week from now, a little bit more than a week. And we have Dwishojoyee Banerjee here with us. She is doing some incredible job for the environment, for the people. I'll not tell you what she is doing because I want her to narrate her own story. This is what happens in Kahanigar generally, right? So I will just hand it over to Dwishojoyee. And Dwishojoyee, you are most welcome to speak up and share your story and how these students from, I think we have students from DAV, Shamford, and Don Bosco. So you can share your ideas with them and let's see how all of us can contribute to your cause and make it a World Environment Day a celebration here. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Shashi Bhaiya. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me over today. I'm really humbled and grateful at this opportunity. So, hi everyone. To tell you a little bit about myself, like Shashi Bhaiya said, I would share my own story. I'm Dwishojoyee Banerjee, a current grade 12 student from Don Bosco Academy, Patna. My boards have just gotten over, yet not enrolled in college. And about the change making part of myself, I have founded the Soft Movement, which is an organization जो paper bags बनाता है. Newspaper को recycle करके we make paper bags and we distribute it free of cost to small retailers. So थोड़ा सा background I'll give you that why do we do this, what is the cause, what is the need. So we all know how harmful plastic is, and plastic has been banned by the government since 2019. But even now, if you go to a vegetable seller, जो आपके गली के बाहर सब्जी बेच रहे होते हैं, so they are still giving their stuff in black polythenes, and it's not really their fault because it's not very financially viable. Plastic bags बहुत सस्ता होता है. Paper bags or cloth bags are not very financially viable for them. तो उस गैप को कि बैन है फिर भी प्लास्टिक बैग यूज हो रहा है, बट हम लोग उन्हें ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज उनका कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव नहीं है. उस गैप को फिल अप करने के लिए द सॉफ्ट मूव लॉन्च द पेपर बैग प्रोजेक्ट, जो न्यूज़पेपर बैग्स बनवाते हैं फ्रॉम वॉलंटियर्स लाइक यू ऑल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट स्कूल्स. लाइक राइट नाउ वी आर वर्किंग इन Carmel High School and some schools from Kanpur as well as from Beta, and volunteers like you come up and help us run the paper bag project. Apart from that, my change making journey started in 2020, and right now I'm a young campaigner with Save the Children India. I am a global fellow with CDF Foundation and an Ashoka Young Changemaker. So this is a little bit about myself, and we'll get to know more as we proceed. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dwishojoyee. Can I call you just Joy?
Surely you can call me Joy Shashi Bhaiya.
Because the other one, is a kind of tongue twister for me.
It requires you to roll your tongue.
Yeah. So, okay. So now we are calling here for, all of us know that the theme for World Environment Day is, what is it?
One only Earth.
Only one Earth. So here we have just added a bit here in Tarumitra. One action If we have one earth, we need to do at least one action. Right? Awareness, we have enough. All of us know what to do, what not to do, how to do, why there is a climate change. We all of us know that. Yes or no? Yes, we know it. We are reading in newspapers, we are listening in the TVs or the media houses are saying it. Even we are reading it in our books. Right? So we know it. We are aware. Now, after awareness, what we need to do? We need to take actions. Well, let's not talk about actions. Let's talk about just action. One action. That's it. So today is 28th and today is Saturday and next Sunday, tomorrow is Sunday and next Sunday is 5th June. So we have exactly 1 week in our hand, 7 days. Yes. So, Joy, what I'm saying is, if all of us can help you make some, maybe 5 or 10 bags every day for next 7 days. So all of us can contribute nearly 35 or 70 bags. Do you think this is a good idea?
It's a wonderful idea to start with.
So how many of you would like to, work on this? Maybe just you can raise your hand. There is I think there would be 3 dots you can see and there would be a raise hand thing. I'm sure you people know that.
I'll also show you what a typical paperback looks like. जो soft moves के volunteers बनाते हैं. Pretty easy, pretty fun to do, and it takes just 1 minute. So even if you contribute just 10 minutes in a day, you can help battle climate change. So
just 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes. One bag,
and I can make
1 minute. And even if people contribute just 10 minutes and it's like summer holidays for people, it's going to be very beneficial for us, for all of us, for the earth.
So Joy, you are just saying, if I give my 10 minutes to make 10 paper bags, that is enough for me for now. And I can think something of later, but as if now to start, if I give 10 minutes to make 10 paper bags, that will be enough.
That will be more than enough to start with.
To start off with.
Yes.
Great. So yeah, we already have 5, 10, 11 people joining us.
Clap for
So
them.
you can, yeah. So maybe all of you who are wish to make these paper bags, in the comment box, write your name, your school name, your class, and your phone number. So lately we can connect with you. We need just 4 things: your name, your school name, your class, and a phone number where we can reach you to collect these bags. Maybe
And
next
one more
Saturday.
thing, we need one more thing from them. That's the secret ingredient.
Okay. Go ahead.
Which is that ability to actually feel for Mother Earth. That's the secret ingredient.
Yeah. We need to be a little bit sensitive for the things that we are doing. Yeah, and I think that is pretty awesome, because suppose sometimes if I make some paper bags and I distribute it, maybe for now we are doing it for a cause, but lately if I develop it as a habit and I give it to the shopkeeper just outside my home. So yeah, if we have sensitivity, we can continue doing this thing at least. Great, nice. How about others? Suman, Arushu, Shivansh.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, you are muted.
Hello. So I was asking that we are making bags from the newspapers, isn't it?
Yeah, from newspapers.
But isn't the newspaper the most harmful paper? And if we make it a little bit of water, maybe may spoil the whole bag.
Yes, so it's a wonderful question, Shaurya. In fact, this is something I wanted to address as well. So when we look at the market as a whole, in one day, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh is a very small number. पूरे पटना के अगर आप सारे मार्केट्स को देखने जाए तो शायद लाखों बैग्स यूज होते हैं. तो हमारा ये टारगेट नहीं है कि हम उन लाखों बैग को रिप्लेस कर सकें. But even if in one day we can replace like 1,000 bags, we are making a difference. And there are many vegetables which are like dry vegetables, or then there are like things जैसे जब stationery की बात करें हम लोग, या और भी small retailers जो chips बेच रहे हैं, जो बाकी चीजें बेच रहे हैं, which are like durable with the paper bag. या फिर अगर आप देखें तो a lot of organizations they do these distribution drives, slum children को distribute करते हैं चीजें. So a lot of times that is also done in polythene bags. तो हमारा ये मकसद नहीं कि हम लोग सारे प्लास्टिक बैग्स को रिप्लेस कर दें. उसका भी एक यूज है जिसकी वजह से वो प्रोड्यूस होता है. But even if we can replace a plastic bag जहाँ पे उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, जैसे अगर बुक्स खरीदने हैं किसी को, या अगर किसी को ड्राई प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं जो ड्यूरेबल हो पेपर बैग के साथ, even if we are replacing 1,000 in a day, it's a great number to start with. That's our goal.
Yes, then can we write like a small idea that warning, like disclaimer, like something that we should not, or we put only dry and not heavy things in the paper bag. On the paper bag we can write it.
We can write, but again वो हमारा ये हो जाता है कि we approach only those kind of retailers जिनको
It is already understood, no?
Then it
Yeah,
may not be
Paper bags.
in the mind when they are using. In a hurry, they can put things.
also
I
when
think,
we talk about vegetable vendors, I'll clarify a little bit यहाँ पे. तो
Joy, may I make a comment here? May I
I'm
make
sorry.
a comment? I said, may I make a comment here?
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. So, Shaurya, and for every other person, yeah, I agree. The paper, newspapers, the ink on the newspaper is a bit toxic because it has lead. I completely understand that, and you should also know it. And I think this is a very good idea to have, whatever bags we produce, if we can write this content, this part as a disclaimer, not to use for like the food items which are directly to be consumed, or whatever food items you're putting in, it needs to be washed. So for that, what in Taramitra earlier, what we used to do for this, like, the stamps generally, I'm not sure who has it, but generally the stamps are a part of post offices to put their stamp from where the one post is going to the other area. So we can make some, stamps like that. And in those stamps, we can get this disclaimer written, and we can just punch it on every bag.
Totally. That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah. And we can also write, we can get like, and there could be one more line, which would say like, from which school the students are.
Yes, Bhaiya, totally.
Yeah. So yeah, I can take care of, these stamps from my end.
Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Like he
Yeah.
said that, okay, some people may not actually understand it, but उस तरीके से कर सकते हैं.
And I really like, Shaurya's concern that if the ink is toxic, and we should write some disclaimer. Great. Shaurya, you are from which school?
And then Bosco Academy.
Which class?
First 8. Standard 8.
Very nice. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So now, as you had the concern, now we have a solution for that. Great. So can we move further?
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, but how to make them? The students may not know how to make them.
Yeah. Okay. No
So
worries. We have Joy here.
we have Joy and she's have some material which can be screen shared.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
you can screen share the reel first, and then we can move to the making of wala video.
So what do you say? We should start a screen share?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, she can share the screen. I think she is also the co-host.
So I have the material.
Yeah, you can also share. Please.
I'll just share with you. Mm, Where is the video?
Ayush, I would request you to please share the reel first, the smaller
Okay,
part,
okay.
then we can move to the making of wala video. So everybody gets the vibe कि हम लोग exactly करते क्या है.
So the thing is, there's no option for sharing the video.
You will have to play it on your screen, and when you share, then you will get an option to share it. The particular screen, and you can.
So actually, there's no screen share option. Actually, the biggest thing is that. Actually, I have shared it to you. You can just share it from your side if it's possible.
Okay. Okay. Is it where are you sharing it on WhatsApp?
Yes, I have sent it to your WhatsApp. A small video.
Okay. Sure. And then we have a presentation also. Okay. Cool.
I'd say play the latest one. The latest one I've sent it to you. Actually, just a minute. Yes, the latest video I've sent it to you. Just play it first. I just sent it to you now.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
कल्ले कल्ले ये हम जुआ दी धार आज चले चले के कर गया ठार तेरा प्यार माही वे टूट गए तार 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 ओ
Then this one.
Yes, it's also procedure. There's a full screen option. You can just full screen it on the top left.
Great. Just give me 2 minutes and I will share your presentation.
In the meanwhile, all the students who want to join with us in making the paper bag in the campaign must give their names, class, school name, and their phone numbers in the chat option. It will be very helpful to connect with you and coordinate.
Okay. So yeah, is my screen visible now? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Joy?
Yes, sir.
So you want to talk about this part?
Yes. So like I told you even during the introduction, what we exactly do. We encourage volunteers like you all to contribute just like 10 to 15 minutes of their day to make paper bags. We try to reach out to more and more people so that we can recycle more and more and help bridge the gap between the ban and the usage. So if you can just contribute a little part of your day on a daily basis, even for the next 1 week, it's very very helpful. So now I'll share in the presentation you'll see procedure for the paper bags like you saw the video, but यहाँ पे एक और procedure है. So and even after that, if you have any doubts about the time commitment or the number of bags you'll have to make, or any like if you have doubts regarding कि कैसे बनाते हैं paper bag को, you can you can just raise your hand and ask your questions. So we can just quickly run through the PDF, I guess.
May I read this? Hey dear cutie, welcome to the Paperback Project by the Soft Movement. Thank you for helping us take one more step towards combating the climate crisis. Here's what we do: recycling newspapers to make paper bags with the help of volunteers like you, and distributing the newspaper bags to local shopkeepers and vendors. We do so because despite the ban on plastic bags, they are used continually by the street vendors and small retailers. Absolutely. Alternatives available are too costly for their major finances. Hence, to bridge the gap, we bred the paper project.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
So yeah, here it is. This can be rotated. Yeah. So take a full sheet of newspaper. Okay, this is not like this. It has to be like this. Yeah. Okay. Take a full sheet of newspaper. Apply glue on one side. Okay, the full newspaper to make
And
our paper bag. Okay.
can I explain a little bit here? So आप single sheet से भी paper bag बना सकते हैं, but then उसका strength उतना नहीं आता. इसीलिए we take a full sheet and apply glue on one side and stick it together to make it stronger.
Okay. Joy,
Yes,
Shall I
Bhaiya.
go to the next slide, or you want to explain this, or shall I go
No,
to the
Bhaiya.
next slide?
I'll let you know if there's a step जहाँ पे it needs a little more explanation. But please move ahead.
Okay. Okay. For the part of the stuck newspaper, apply glue on the folded part. Okay. So how much we have to fold? Is there any measurement?
There is no measurement, but it's basically this much, like 2/3 of your finger.
Okay. Stick the free end on the glued part. Okay. Okay, so it should become a tube. Fold the paper from both sides to get a shape like this. Okay. Make cuts on the bottom part of all four corners. Okay. Then we need to apply glue, 10 steps, and stick them together to make the base of the paper bag. Turn it upside down to work on the other part where you will attach the handle and make similar cuts.
So Shashi bhai, I'll explain a little bit यहाँ पे भी. So normally when we talk about paper bags, it can be done without ऊपर को चिपका के भी. बट क्योंकि इसमें हमें सामान कैरी करना है, इसको स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाना है, तो बहुत चांसेस होता है कि यहाँ से वो फट जाए. ठीक है, तो इसके लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि ऊपर वाले पार्ट को भी अंदर की तरफ फोल्ड करके स्टिक कर देते हैं, so that this becomes really strong and thick. ताकि जगह ये लगाएं and you put something in it, it does not tear. So उसका ये purpose है, and please do not skip this part to save time. This is very important.
Okay, yeah. We need to have a stronger, handle parts. Absolutely. Fold them in half. Step 14 is done to make the whole part of the paper bag strong so that it doesn't tear away due to the weight. Yeah, exactly. This is what you said. Fold them inwards. Punch holes and attach handle. Okay. Perks of contributing certificates. Okay. Features on handle. Okay. You becoming champion in combating climate change. Absolutely. And tag them on the Instagram at the.soft.move. Great.
Also, जब हम लोग ये करते हैं ना, so see, I have put 2 thick books in this paper bag, and it does not tear. So it is very important to make it really strong. All right.
Yeah, I think it is. And if we have a lot of paper bags, this is one size. I'm also talking when we go to the vegetable market. So even if I carry, a cloth bag with me, sometimes to take the chili and the other small items, I prefer to take carry bags. I want them to be separate from my potatoes because potatoes are soiled. So instead of plastic carry bags, these small packets could be used. Absolutely.
Absolutely. In fact, if we take items such as mirchi or nimbu alag se, so that it does not mix up in the bag, paper bag can be used as a separator. Or peas, for example, because it tends to spread out. So these are the purposes.
Great. So we have some of the people have responded in the chat. Ayush, can you count the number?
It's 6 actually. 6 only.
Only 6? Oh my God. What
We had 15 raised hands, but we have only 6 names. Why?
What happened? What went wrong?
Come on, just try it for 1 week. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And uske baad nahi karna to mat karna. But try it for 1 week. Just do it for the environment day.
Yeah, and you are also part of your eco clubs in your school. Most of you are part of the eco club, right?
You
So
know,
you must.
give you a little bit of motivation to say, Carmel High School has recently contributed 500 newspaper bags.
Oh
So
my goodness.
उनके यहाँ का जो तरुमित्रा क्लब है, they have contributed so much.
Great. So Kumari Pragya, can you write your name? If you're in college, then your college name. If you're in school, your school name, and your phone number in the chat box.
Yes, sir.
Rastu Raj, have you written your name? So already?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I want to ask something.
Please.
Sir, can you send a video how to make the paper bag on Tarumitra WhatsApp group?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
And Joy, is this video available anywhere on YouTube?
No, this is not available on YouTube, but if you want, we can upload it there as well. We can
Yeah.
upload it. And भैया also share the PDF क्योंकि उसमें written steps हैं, so it becomes little more easier.
Yeah, I will share the PDF with, I have some email addresses and the phone numbers. So after this, maybe tomorrow I can share the PDF and the video to your, whatever number you people are providing here. We will share it on those numbers also. Absolutely.
Safiya, please not directly provide this to me. You can provide this to Ayush ताकि वो क्योंकि he'll be creating the group, so वो आपको वहाँ पे add कर देगा.
Okay.
No worries. No worries. I'm having all the names, and I'll make the group, and everyone will have the material, the necessary materials, and they
This
will
is
be
also nice.
coordinated.
Karan Kumar, are
Yes,
you
sir.
making some paper bags?
Yes, sir.
Have you given your name?
Yes, sir.
Great. Dharya,
Yes.
are you making some paper bags for us?
Yes, absolutely.
So have you given your name?
Yes.
Great. Then we have Shanvi Kumari.
Yes, sir. Good
Are
afternoon.
you-
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Very good evening. Are you joining us?
Yes,
For one
sir.
action for only one earth.
Sir.
One action for only one earth is to make paper bags.
Yes. Sir.
भैया मैं interrupt you a little bit. कुछ लोग अभी भी join ही कर रहे हैं, so maybe we can have another round थोड़ा सा उन्हें explain करने के लिए because they have just joined.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we show them this presentation, or do you want to show them the videos?
I'll just explain a little bit and then we can show the PDF so that they just know what we are doing. So जिन लोगों ने अभी join किया है, we are doing the paper bag project. जिसमें we will be using newspapers, recycling newspapers to make paper bags and distribute it free of cost to small vendors and retailers. So for that we need volunteers like you. And Shashi Bhaiya will just show you a little presentation, like a PDF, to just explain how to make a paper bag. And if you want to contribute, if you want to join us, we are doing this for a week, like abhi se leke 5th June tak, Environment Day tak. And all you have to do is just contribute your 10 minutes in a day to make 10 paper bags. And that's a huge number when we multiply it with a lot of people. So if you have any queries regarding this, you can put it in the chat box. And you'll be given the video as well as the PDF so that you do not have any doubts regarding the steps.
Every personal doubt will be solved. You just need to stand up and ask the questions.
So shall I show the video first or the presentation? Joy, you are on mute.
Whatever you prefer, Bhaiya, whatever you think would be more helpful and simple. It's up to you.
I think the video is pretty, with the whole, the video, that I think this is pretty good. So we can just share that, and we can ask for, if they have any questions, then we can come back to this presentation.
Also, we have a few raised hands. So if you have a query, you can go ahead.
So I'll just start the video. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, sir.
See, I understand all of us, not me, including me, but yeah, you are kids. But such actions, on the screen doesn't like, sounds, or looks good at all. It also doesn't give you a good impression of you, because when you do all that stuff, your name appears. So I would suggest you not to become like, the bad guy here. I want all of you to be the good guy with the good impressions, at least for me. So anybody, any questions? How have you got understanding what exactly this, or how to make this paper bag? Or not completely, but I can expect. Have you got any idea? This is not a rocket science, I suppose, for which we need to go to NASA or ISRO. This is something very common and all of us can do. So, anybody, any questions, any concerns?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So after making the paper bags, like in the first shorts video, we saw that many were making the paper bags and making the reel type of video. Do we have to make that also?
They should, Joy, you are on mute.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you can, like you do not have to make a full video ki payback का procedure कैसे है एक एक step करके, but if you can, जैसे आपने देखा होगा एक 17 second का छोटा सा video हमने share किया था सबसे पहले, जिसमें a lot of different volunteers from different parts of India were making paper bags. So if you can, while you're making paper, just keep your phone थोड़ा दूर में and record a video that okay you are taking action, you are contributing your bit. So it just helps other people get motivated if you put that in the WhatsApp group or something like that. So वो explain that, but you do not have to make a full procedure.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
So it's completely your choice, and your choice opens more possibilities thereafter. Because suppose if you make a video or a click a photo, then we can use those photos on our handles, maybe on the organization who has all this campaign coming in. They can put it on their the handles or on their websites, and you can become the hero of the day or for a month, or there might be some activities. So yeah, that can be used. But if you don't have a photo or a video, then there is no possibility thereafter. So you can make a choice to make some stories and possibilities. Again, this is completely your choice. Yeah, Joy? Any more concerns or queries or questions or doubts or whatever you call it?
So, sir, how will they submit them?
How will they submit them? So as we are collecting the phone numbers, so maybe some of the interns from Talmitra, we can call them. And as Joy was also suggesting, we can make a small group, a WhatsApp group maybe, which you can handle if it is possible for you.
Yes.
You can handle it, and when people they make like 50 or 10 or 20 and they want to get it collected, then the Tarmitra volunteers or the interns living in those areas can collect it.
Okay.
Because I think we have volunteers and interns from almost all part of Patna. We have interns coming all the way from city to Kankarwag to Fulwari Sharif to Danapur, and from the heart of the Patna as well. So I'm sure collection wouldn't be any problem. We have network all around.
So they will be we will be collecting those on 4th of June.
Maybe next Saturday.
Yes, 4th of June, we will be collecting those paper bags.
Yeah. So today is Saturday. Yeah, please go ahead.
Also, जो लोग इसमें interested हैं, if you can also encourage your family members, brothers, siblings, or your friends, या neighborhood के friends, they can also contribute and उन्हें भी certification दिया जाएगा. And so if you can encourage other people, it will be very helpful.
Yeah. All of you would be getting certificates to be a fighter for the environment or the comrade of environment. So I think we are done.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So we have to submit it to them on a specific spot on 4th June.
Not specific. We will look into that. Suppose you're from which you're from which locality?
So Patel Nagar near Energy Park.
Yeah. So we have some people living in Patel Nagar. So we will ensure they will coordinate with you. And if that could be collected from your house, that would be the best.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So shall we call it a night then?
Yes, we should.
Okay, before I call it a night, I should thank Joy for being here with us and inspiring us, giving us another hope. Because when I myself see the articles on the climate change and the report from IPCC, I was a bit disheartened. But the actions what you young minds are doing today and coming together today here, learning new things, taking up the challenge, and doing the bit that we can do, and sharing and inspiring more people. This gives me hope, a lot of hope, and also energy to to be connected with young minds like you. So thank you, Joy, and I must say you are doing amazing, brilliant, and I'm inspired. Some of the
So
other
much.
kids are inspired here with you. And you were also a chain in making of new heroes.
Thank you so much, Shashi Bhaiya, for
Wow.
all these nice accolades that you're speaking of me. I still remember meeting you 2 years back, and we did a small group activity. I think that was also one of the major bricks which has helped me build whatever I'm doing right now. So thank you so much. I'm grateful and looking forward to work more with all the volunteers and you especially.
Yeah, great. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, we will definitely. So thank you guys. Thank you all of you for joining us today. And let's give it a flag off today and kickstart our campaign to make some paperbacks. Thank you so
So,
much. Yeah.
so, is anyone else interested? We have got 8 names right now, 8 names and numbers. Anyone else? Anyone?
Come on, it's a very simple activity. Just try it for a week and you'll like it. Give it a shot. It's not going to cost you $1 million.
प्रीति आप बना रही हैं क्या पेपर बैग? प्रीति शरण?
नो सर.
आपके घर में आपके छोटे भाई बहन हैं?
नो सर.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, we have 8, at least 8. Before this meeting, we were standing at 0. So 8 is a number, and it's a positive number.
It is a positive.
Let's start with 8 of us, and I'm sure these 8 will bring in their 8 friends. Right? Thank you so much, all of you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night, everyone.